Morning, everybody. Back at it again. I know yesterday I had mentioned that I was gonna play the rest of the playoffs, but I changed my mind. I'm not gonna. We're gonna sim through those. I'm excited to get to the next season. Mostly because I made a lot of updates to the college league stuff and some updates, some small updates to like training and player evaluation again. And I'm just kind of tinkering around with stuff to get it just right. But the biggest thing is I added a bunch more bowl games to the college league, but we're not going to get them because we're already in the playoffs. They get scheduled at the end of regular season, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, a lot of other stuff that basically we got to get to the next season to see. So I'm okay with just simming the playoffs. Chances are I was going to lose anyways, so we'll just see what happens here. So here we got the Nemesis, number 1 versus number 5. We win 32-8. That's pretty sweet. Dragons 11-5. We beat the Dragon. We barely beat the Dragons last time. Let's see what happens now. 21-7. Now we get the Nightmare. Did we play the Nightmare already? No. All right. Before we do that, let's check the college schedule. Virginia Tech versus Virginia. All right. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't have the other bowl games in yet. All right. Yeah, the way the bowl. Well, yeah, we probably won't get there in this stream. So the way the bowl games are going to work is when you get to the end of the season, 3 weeks of bowl games are scheduled. There's week 17, the wild card round for the pros. Week 17 is going to be one bowl game. It's kind of the highest rank between the independent and I think Conference USA is playing, I think, the MAC champion. Then the next week, this division round week, there are 2 bowl games, 4 conference champions play. The conference finals, there's 2 more bowl games where 4 more conference champions play. And then after that week, the teams are all re-ranked with bowl game results taken into account, and the national championship game is scheduled. So the idea is, most likely, I can't think of a scenario where this wouldn't happen, 2 of the bowl game winners are then going to move on to the national championship. So I kind of like that. And I did some testing, and it seems to work pretty good. And when you get to the national championship, it sort of feels pretty good that's the national championship. So yeah, I kind of like it. So anyway, that's coming next season because, like I said, we didn't have it. We were already in the playoffs. So anyway, all right, let's finish her off. Number 1 versus number 1. Shut out. Bam. Oh, Sweeney with the MVP. Nice. Cool. All right. So let's save it. We'll end the season. I'm going to keep the same offense. I should mix up my defense, though. I'm going to keep the same defense. I like this defense. We're going to keep the same guys. Oh, can I get the same offense but with better training? I don't like... Ew. No, I can't. Okay, we'll just move on. Alright, I keep getting all these messages. What the heck is going on? Alright. So obviously we're picking last. Of course we're going to pick last. There's very little chance I'm going to be able to trade up to get a pick. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to. I really like my team right now. who would I even trade up on my roster? Salazar, Spears, Salazar. Lester, yeah, I don't even know if there's anybody I would trade. Blah, blah, blah. We'll plod through it and just see. Hart. Oh no, that's not the. That's my corner Hart. I don't want to trade him. Yeah, it's all the same guys. Nah, let's just go to my pick. All right, we'll just pick our picks this time. All right, what do we need? I lost wide receiver 2, kicker, and then just a special teamer. So that's all I didn't really lose that much. So I'm really looking for just probably development prospects. So first of all, let's see if there's a kicker. I do need a kicker. This guy's reasonable. I like this guy. So this is be a good kicker for me. I think I'm gonna draft him. We'll just tag him quick. But I like him because on kickoffs, he's got a little bit of speed and a little bit of special teams, so he could help out in coverage actually after he kicks the ball. So that's not bad. So he's at the top of my list right now. Let's see if we got any speed guys that give me anything interesting. So we're looking. Nah, he can't really do a ton. Zone. I'm fully committed to the zone now. Nope, no zone. How about receiving? Maybe as a prospect. I don't know. I'm not loving anybody else. Let's take the kicker. And let's buzz to my pick again. Frankly, I don't know that I want any of these guys. So I've got 2 roster spots left. I think I may just save this roster spot for free agency. I'm gonna skip it. Skip. I wonder if it made me pick somebody. Yeah, I should double check that and make sure. All right, it didn't make me pick somebody. Yeah, the skip. If I'm the last pick and you skip, it should end the draft. So, future Sean, fix that. All right, I think I'm done with Boba Fett coffee. Let's go to LaCroix. Yeah, we're still working our way down these skinny ones. Yeah, still not great, but all right. So there's some decent talent here. It's all older, but not super old. Oh, these guys want long contracts. Yikes. Yeah, that's probably why they're in there. I do think my re-signing and AI could use a fine-tuning maybe, because as good as these guys are, I don't know. There's just I just feel like maybe there's too many, and I also think in free agency I should probably lower the ask for years. So that's some fine-tuning I think I'm gonna do. But anyway, who do I want? So what I need is a wide receiver 2. I don't want to lock up too much money in this guy because this is going to be a guy. This is going to be a rent-a-player for me, basically. So, like, as awesome as it would be to have a 99 speed defender. This is, to me, this is a rent a guy. I'm not spending $62 over 5 years for him. Like this guy, having this kind of athlete do something, I don't even know what. Put him on the D line maybe would be great. 4 years at $49 for a 31-year-old, and I'm not super excited about doing that. But a guy, a 30, somewhere in the $30 range, I think I could live with. I'm definitely transitioning to a pass team, so I'm not as concerned about run blocking anymore. Let's see what we got for speed. So that's that really expensive guy. It's just a burner, just a flat out burner. Not great at catching anything. Let's go back to wide receiver talent. Alright. So this guy's 28. Well, this guy's only 24. He sucks though. Alright, so I'm looking at 28-year-old most likely. This guy's 32. But yeah, he's only a 3-year deal. He's only $27. That's not bad. He's not good. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. What else do I need? I need a linebacker. Yeah, see, this guy's a superstar linebacker. I just can't. I can't bring myself to pay that much. Oh. Oh, well, he's slow, but run defense, blitz, and tackle look amazing. I can't invest these amount of contracts. I gotta wait till the contract demands start coming down. Oh, you know what? I bet the Knights lost most of these guys between the Knights and the Bandits, because look, they have all the money. Yep. They must have been over the cap or something. Ooh, the Panthers are bidding up that guy. Alright, all those guys signed. Now everybody else starts getting in. Now some of the mid-level bidding wars are starting. I've noticed at the top end, you don't get a ton of bidding wars because the top end guys are generally chased by teams where the fit is just right. The teams where the fit isn't the greatest, they seem to wait a couple of days before getting in on the top guys. I don't know if I love that or not. It seems to be effective, but I don't know. It makes sense, but I guess I don't really care that much about the AI teams and them fighting for each other. I just know if I wanted one of those guys, I'd probably only be bidding against one team, so maybe it's okay. Alright. 3 years, 2 years. Okay, so the demands are starting to come down. Now, let's look at wide receiver talent. Alright, we're down to Jimmy Dodson. Ugh. Now we're down to this really crappy guy. Oh boy. Well, let's just find a guy that's really slow, but if I throw him the ball, he'll catch it. Maybe that's what I need to do. So like this guy, Raw 77, he'll probably catch it. He's 55 speed. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not horrible. He's 34. He's probably going to retire. Let's wait and get him on a 1-year deal. Yeah, let's check linebackers. Nothing at linebacker that I want to spend the money on. D-line? I could nope. Kicker? Nope. All right. Let's just wait for the 1 year deals. I'm so cheap. All right, 1 year. Wide receivers. Skills, receiving. All right, where's that really crappy guy? Here he is. Let's get him. Maybe just a special teamer. If there's anybody. Huh, that's weird. Oh well. I don't see anything in special teams. $174. Jeesh! I wonder why he hasn't signed yet. Yeah, let's just go to the next day. Oh, it was a bid they couldn't afford anymore. That's what it was. Alright. I think that's what it was. That happens. Alright. So this has not been the greatest free agency for me, but that's okay. I totally wasted all that cap space. Alright, let's look at my team. Alright. So now I've got... Oh, he switched my lock position. Why did he do that? Did somebody retire? Oh, where's my news? No way. There's no way. Alright, so one guy retired. Or what happened to my depth chart? This is not the guy that I had at wide receiver 1. Yeah, it auto depth charted me. It should not have done that. Alright. So I got some locks. Oops, sorry about that. I gotta do some work on the locks. Why in the off season did it auto depth chart me? It should not have done that. Alright, so now I gotta clear this all. That's okay. You get to watch me do my depth chart. That's fun. Quarterback. Sweeney. Tight end. Ryan, I know, was my top wide receiver. So Viegas, McDonald, Franklin. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Spears. Where's Spears? Spears. Kid. McIntosh. Jones is my awesome safety. Hart is my corner. Where's Blitzy Salazar? Linebacker 3. Doot. McPherson was my linebacker 1. Yeah, he still is. Doot. Auto depth chart. Alright, so I'll put my key in as a 2. I guess that's okay. Put Middleton at linebacker 2. I guess that's alright. Yeah, see, it's working fine now. There must be something that happened in the offseason that cleared. Oh, you know what it was? I went out of free agency without filling my roster. So it's the auto sign. I have that fill... I have that thing. It's called like fill your depth, fill roster, whatever. It makes it so you have 20 players on your roster. That is the same thing I use when I go into games to make sure teams have full rosters, and I bet that overrides depth chart locks. But that's okay because I can fix that. That's easy enough. I can have it fill your roster but still respect the locks. So, all right, I can fix that. I did finally put locks in on special teams, so those work now. So like I can lock him, and let's just say, who would be my favorite? Viegas would be my top guy on special teams. So I do that, and I lock him at Viegas, and then if I auto depth chart, it'll respect my locks on special teams and fill out the rest of the special teams chart. So, all right. So now locks are fully functional other than that one area where I forgot to have it respect that. We're still, salary cap is still kind of, we're still dealing with the talent level from when I made this league versus the talent level on new leagues. The initial draft talent level is higher, so teams run up against the cap quicker. For this league, it's going to take a couple of seasons of rookies and development to get there. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm less worried about the salary cap than I am just making sure the game is fine. Hang on, I gotta do. Yeah, I'll get that later. Whatever. All right. I think I put this too close. Yeah, I did. All right. I think that's all I got to do right now. I pretty much running with the same team I had last season. I do want to make sure my special teams looks right. Okay, yeah, my special teams unit actually looks really good right now. Why is he... Oh, because he's kicker. Okay, yeah, my special teams looks good. All right. Let's check my finances quick. All right, so let's just do this right now. I'm definitely keeping Sweeney. Definitely keeping Ryan. Spears is a lifer. Middleton, let's wait. McIntosh, we're hanging on to him. Ooh, he's going to get expensive because next year he's going to have another deal. Oof. All right, the rest of these guys I don't know if I'm going to keep. So Middleton we'll take a look at later in the season and see how he's developing. All right, so let's save that. So we've got our core re-signed. Let's go. We're going to sim preseason because I don't need to feel my team out because I know my team pretty well. Let's look at my roster and make sure they didn't jack with my depth chart. Okay. Defense, I like that playbook, so we're going to stay with that. Let's mix this up a little. I just want to make sure I got some different pass plays to monkey with. Nah. At least a few different ones. I mean, these playbooks aren't massive yet. I add plays here and there as I think about it. So they're not massive, but I would like to have a couple of different plays. This I could do. Let's do this one. All right, I got an RPO with a tight end. Do I have my... Oh, no, I don't. I can't use this one. I gotta have my quick reads. Quick read. I want both of them. I want 2 quick reads. Alright, there's 2 quick reads. Now let's look at the plays. I still got that max slant. I just won't call it. This works. This works for a game. We could always come back and switch it up. Alright, we'll save that. And let's play. The Dragons. Cool. I don't play them all the time. Alright, so I did something to watch for. I think I fixed that pancake issue with the guys. You know, when guys are getting pancake, they just like slide across the field. I'm pretty sure I got that. So that's fixed. What else did I tweak? Most everything else is college. Some play log stuff, blah blah blah. Little camera stuff. That's basically it for the pro game. So we don't have a ton to worry about here, other than just playing. So here we go. Remember, let's look at these guys. That's our guy, Safety Jones. We love him. What do they have? Ooh, kind of a power team. Look at this. 2 running backs, tight end. Ooh. There's Jones. Oh, he got... No! He's free. Ah, he didn't get it. I want Jones to get, like, every tackle. Let's pass rush these guys. My defense is good. Oh, Jones, come on, man. He's trying to avoid that block. He's like dancing around that block. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's start off with a run. Quick read to win. Oh, okay, so it's a quick read without the block pulling. I guess I got a few of these in there now. Still nice. No, that's wide receiver 2. I don't want to key on wide receiver 2. So this is an interesting play. This is mostly a slant for wide receiver 1 and then a wheel for the tight end. Everything else is kind of just, hey, let's just have this guy park here just because. 3D lineman. All right, let's see. Ooh, they got a little pass rush ability. There it is! There it is! Yes! Oh, that's exactly how I drew it up. Nice! Woo! That's a nice play. Let's try. Like remember, use the tight end. Why is Ryan's okay? He's not this guy though. That guy's so good. There you go. Oh, he threw it a little soon. I wish he would have waited because he was going to break into this open field over here. There you go. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks like he's matched up man-to-man against this safety, so let's see what happens. There it is! Oh, picked up! No, the tight end was open! Oh! Ah! Dang it! That was gonna be the greatest pass. Oh. Maybe we'll get a safety. Oh, come on, man. Ah, they got out of the end zone. Let's blitz. This is a rage blitz. I rage blitzed you. A little late to check, but I should probably see if the stream's going. Okay, it is. Like the play went just like you would draw it up. I can't even believe it. I'm still so bummed out about that. All right, let's get these wide receivers. And oh, he's throwing it too soon. Oh, maybe, yeah, that's probably what I have to do is I got to make sure my tight end is a later read. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, he's a late read. He's open! He's open! Yes! Oh, that was so good. Woo! Oh. That was nuts. I can relax a little now. Woo! Yeah, go ahead and try to run on me. man. Oof. I gotta relax now. Oh. Oh, he juked that guy. Who was that? Hart. Ah. I have to keep bringing that safety up. That's the only way. There he is. Here he comes. Yeah. Gah. Nice. Oh, an end around. God, that guy is so slow. What is he doing? What in the world was that? All right. I'm willing to admit that play call AI might need a little bit of work. That's okay. I can do some play call AI work. The play call AI right now is it's really basic. So I mean, other than just matching your team with the play call, I probably could borrow some of what. Oh, he was open. He was so open. Yeah, I don't have guys run down the field. So like when a guy you saw my tight end maybe. Oh, you can't see it. It's underneath my face. Here, let's do this. Okay, so my tight end did this, and he kind of stopped right here, and that's why he was covered. He was open while he was running, and of course, Salazar is going through like the sophomore slump, and he didn't see him, but he stopped here and he got covered. That's on purpose. One of the things that makes me crazy about Madden, and frankly, like all the way back to Tech Mobile, was receivers would just run indefinitely down the field, and every quarterback is throwing the ball like 80 yards to hit these guys. I just don't like that. For me, gameplay wise, I like it when the receivers get downfield enough, and then they kind of turn around and are like, okay, I've reached the limit of where, we really can throw it. Now I'm kind of making myself a target. They could do more than just stand there, I guess, but I kind of like them standing there because I've put so much effort into having quarterbacks break the pocket and run that those guys turn into really good downfield blockers. Whereas if they have them running all over, they basically nobody downfield is a very good blocker because, if the receiver is running back to try to make himself a target and the quarterback breaks the pocket and starts running, well, the guy that he would block is behind him and he can't hit it, he can't get him. But the way I have it set up now is they stop and they kind of face up the quarterback, and usually the defender's right on their back. So when the quarterback breaks the pocket, he just turns around, and now he's a downfield blocker. So I'm sure there's positives and negatives to that whole system. I really like it for that. I can understand that from a pure passing game standpoint, you probably could do better. Trade-offs. Always trade-offs with this stuff. Let's do that wheel route again. I like the extra blocker on the wheel route. I like that it's my running back and not my tight end. Oh, I really want to hit this route right here. Oh, shoot! Oh, say you better catch that. That was 4th down. I forgot to look. Whoops. Tight end ISO. Oh, he was just coming free. Ah! Oh, I feel like he suckered me on that one. 3rd and 12. I'm kind of hoping for this route right here. Oh, God. Out of all the routes, that was probably the worst choice. Like, if he would have hit the tight end, that would be a 1st down. I got to get a short route. This is a good short play. 4th and 3. Just don't get sacked. Throw it. Oh my God, Salazar, what are you doing? Let's start running it. You're giving me a heart attack, man. Oh, Salazar. What happened, man? You were so good last year. You're making me crazy now. Quick read. Yeah. Maybe this... Well, the Dragons are a pretty good team. Weren't they deep in the playoffs last year? Ooh, I like that play. Where'd it go? Quick read. Twin. Like he does that immediate cutback because it's open. I really like that. Oh. 12 plays left. Come on, safety. Make one tackle at least. What are you doing? Dang, I'm kind of getting bummed out. My favorite players are just letting me down this game. There it is. He got one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, my favorite player is just letting me down. Oh, man, he got juked. Who was that? Oh, the Salazar brother with one zone defense. He sucks. Nice. That was pretty good. Boom. Was that the Salazar? No, it was Hart. Oh. Alright, 5 plays. Let's run it. Oh, man. This game was a lot more stressful than it should have been. Oh. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? 2nd and 10. He's open! Yes! Oh, man. That was rough. That was a rough one. Whew. Yikes. Alright, we'll save that. Ugh. Like I'm all tense now. That was crazy. Alright. What should we do? Let's look at the draft preview. I mean, it's early, but ew, not a great draft. Alright, it's not great now, but chances are these guys are going to develop during the season, so it'll get better. Oh my goodness! Do you guys see what I see? Oh, we're like 4 deep on kickers. 5 if you count this guy's leg. 6 if you count this guy. Jeez, this is a kicker draft. Oh, thank goodness. Wide receiver, not a wide receiver draft. That's a new one. Few offensive linemen, no defensive line. Some good linebackers, good corners, good safe. Well, most of these guys are the same guy. These top 3 guys are the same guy. Whew. Kicker draft. Oh, I can get my franchise kicker this year if I end up high enough and I can trade up. All right, I'm kind of excited about that. Let's look at the college preseason ranks. They haven't played yet. Alabama, Oklahoma State, Miami, Ohio State. Nah. Let's check just to make sure that the depth charts look right. Quarterback, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. 4 wide receivers. O-line. So D-line. All right, so yeah, linebacker, corner, safety. Yeah, so they filled the defense first, it looks like. Because he should have been a safety, but he won't be a safety because these two guys are better safeties. He's wide receiver 1, so he's a 57. So wide receiver would have been his next position. Yeah, so yeah, they're filling it right. This is just a weird roster, but all the talent's on defense, which you don't normally see. But anyway, all right, that's cool. What else? What else should we do? Probably play the magma, but well, let's look at who else do we have. Yeah, I'll play the magma. Yeah, that's all I got. Let's play. Oh, I was going to change my offense. I'm going to do it. Sim to end. Alright. My team. Let's flip the offense a little bit. Sprint, sweep, end around, sprint, quick read. I do like almost all these plays. Let's just go with this. Alright. Who are we playing? I don't want to play the Grizzlies. I could play the Storm. Let's play the Storm. I don't want coffee. Gotta go with that. Alright. Alright, away. Hit that tight end! My tight end is pulling away? Whoa! This is gonna be a rough game for the Storm. Oh, come on. Yeah, my tight end is not fast. Holy cow. Alright, short zone. What are they running? Okay. They're running the same offense as I am. What do they have? Nah, not a ton. Oh, I got it! Yes! Yes. I don't get a lot of those. Ooh, if he was smarter and would have made that cut right there, he'd still be running. Ooh, end around, or not end around, a sweep. Dang. They have a little bit of runability. All right. Ooh, man, they covered everybody. My quarterback has got a little speed. That's a cool play. Somebody's open. Somebody's open right there. Oh, man. Oh, look at the juke. Ooh, I love this play. Oh, you got picked up. Run! Oof. This play's been good to me. Not this time. Oh, 3rd and 11. There we go. It's not my tight end, but yeah, kick it. Oh, just missed. Hart. Look at Hart just get worked. Oh my God. What happened? This is the play I chose. I'm gonna have to see what the heck happened on that one. I rarely leave guys that wide open. Is that Hart? Oh, that's the Salazar, bro. That's the lesser Salazar. God, man, my guy's just getting juked. There we go. 3rd and 6. Oh man, to that side, I'm just bad, just flat out bad. No, not that. Not a pass rush. Oof. Thank goodness this quarterback's not any good. Ooh. Barry Sanders, maybe? Bam! Nice. Timely sack. Alright, let's run. Ooh, nice juke! Woo! Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is working. It's RPO. That's not working. Go, go, go! Yes! I wish I had the wide receiver 1 end around. Oof. Yikes. Ooh, look at that juke. That was cool. That's off left tackle. Good block by the tight end. That was a nice one. Boom, another nice block by the tight end. Wow. I'll mix up the run. Is all right. One thing I got to start figuring out is, like, I am totally aware that I keep demolishing these teams, and like teams that are supposed to be great, when I play them, they don't look that great. I got to figure out why that is. I don't know, because I'm calling the same plays they're calling. But for me, it just feels like a lot of the time I can just march right down the field. And like this team seems to really be having a hard time moving the ball. But we're using the same engine. We have the same plays. What is it that's different? So that's kind of what I'm starting to look at when I'm watching the tape, is I'm trying to figure out what's different. Why am I having more success than everybody else? And it could be, what I'm thinking right now, and I don't know if this is what. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of total segue here. I think I'm going to have a lot of success running because they have 3 safeties. And it takes the safeties like a second to get up to the line. That's why I'm having so much success here. So back to what I was thinking. I think 2 theories I have. One is because I can think through what I want to, like what I want my team to look like and what kind of players I want. Then I'm just putting together when you put it all together, just a more effective team than the AI. Like, my players aren't any better than the AIs. I'm kind of using the same decision-making process as the AI. So, like, when you look at my defense especially, like, there's nothing special about my defensive line. They're okay. There's nothing special about my linebackers. My corners and my safety are... My corners are pure zone corners. My safety's zone and run defense safety. So I'm evaluating them all the same way as the AI is. But maybe it's the specific skills I'm looking at that's making them all work better. I don't know. Or the other thing I'm thinking is it's really about offensive play call. And for some reason, I'm calling plays on offense that are more effective when I call them than the AI. Oof. So like I call this play, like I don't know, I'll call this play a bunch of times. The AI can call this as just as many times as me, but I'm calling it because I know I have a really good tight end here who can catch, and I know wide receiver one's pretty good. So I'll call it, and then when he does throw it to one of those guys, I usually get success. I don't have the AI set up specifically to look at individual players when they call plays, and I wonder if that's the missing piece. So like when they call run, when they decide they want to run the ball, it's not because hey, my running back is really good at reading holes, so I want to use that skill. I want to use that running back. Or it's not, when I call a pass play, it's not because my primary receiver has 96 hands and I want to make sure I catch it. They're more looking in holistically. Like I'm generally a pretty good passing team, so I'm going to pass more often. I almost wonder if that's the next step I need to make in the AI for offensive play calling, is to be player specific about what I call. Now I did that. I experimented with that once in the previous version. Um, it was okay. I can't say if it was better or not. What I know what it did do is it got pretty predictable. It kept running the same plays a lot. So I didn't really love that, and I backed off on it a little bit because of that. But maybe it's time to revisit that. Let's look through a couple of teams. Actually, let's get a few more games into this season, and then we'll save it. I don't want to go all the way because if there's any changes I want to make to contract extensions, I want the AI teams to have time to do that. So let's look at a couple of teams. Go to the standings. Who's a good team? Let's look at number one in this one. So the old ones are a good team. They're not particularly good on offense. They're not particularly good. Well, they're very good on. They're pretty good on defensive line. They have a very good corner. This guy's okay corner. That guy's okay. That guy's okay. So they don't really excel anywhere. Interesting. Let's look at a bad team. Nightmare. They won the Super Bowl no, they were in the Super Bowl. So they're good on O-line. God, they got a lot of young guys. Jeez. They must have lost a bunch of guys. 69 quarterback. I wonder if it just really comes down to your ability to have a quarterback. Ooh. Running backs. These guys are terrible at running back. Great at wide receiver. Really good at O-line. Ooh, this is a good team. This is a good team. Yikes. Where are they? Oh, they're number 2. Duh. So if you look at them and you look at my team, I mean, I don't have I don't have phenomenal talent everywhere. I do have high-end talent. I do have much better talent on offense than everybody else. My defense is pretty good. I mean, it's not high end, but it seems to, if you looked at just the overall ratings, I'm slightly better than most of the teams. Not a ton, but I am player-wise better. Not enough to really make that huge of a difference, though. I wonder. I think it's got to be play calling. So, like, if I were this team, um, what would I do if I was this team? I would pass. Well, their quarterback's not great, though. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'll have to think about that and do some research, because I'm getting a little worried. Why is it easy for me? I'm kind of also wondering if it's talent hoarding, because some of these teams, I can't even imagine fielding a team with a 51 running back and two 50 rated wide receivers. Because if you go to free agency, right now they can go out and get some wide receivers. Oh wait, no, these are the upcoming free agents. I don't have any roster spots, so I can't even look at this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the next big thing, is me trying to figure out why either it's easier for me to get talented players, or why my play calling is better. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't have the answer to that yet. So that's something I'll have to think about. But anyway, yeah, maybe as I watch these back and I pay more close attention to the play calling, I can see if it really is that, or if it's something else. I'll start paying closer attention to, like the draft, and like the draft seems to be going fine because none of the good players are falling to me. It's not the draft. I wonder if it's free agency. Maybe. I don't know. I got to think about this. It could just be as simple as I grabbed a bunch of really young players, and now 4 years into the league, my young players are getting good. It could just be that simple. And because the salary cap is up, I'm allowed to keep them all. I don't know. It could just be that simple. Is I went young in the allocation draft and the first year, and now I'm hitting my window because I wasn't that good the first couple of years. Could be that. I don't know. Anyway, that's something for us to keep an eye on. I've rambled on enough about this, so I'm going to end the stream now and play it back and look for some stuff. Just offhand, I didn't really see anything other than that draft. If you skip the last pick in the draft, make sure it knows to end the draft. I don't know if I saw a lot else, but I'll watch it back and we'll see. I'll add some stuff to my list. My list was really big. I got everything done except for the college uniforms. I got a few of those. I'm like halfway through the uniforms. So the list is small. We'll start building it up again. That means we're getting pretty close to launching the Tebow update. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do after that. I think the next one is going to be Coach AI and stuff like that. I'm just going to refine that as we go. I'm not going to have a specific update for that. But I think the next update may have something to do with league options, maybe. Maybe like a quick start, something like that. I don't know. I think the next one's going to be a quality of life type of update, though. Like maybe you get to pick your playoff format. I actually have 3 playoff formats in there, but I've only ever used one because I have no way to switch. Maybe I'll, things like, do I want to start with, like a quick start where it doesn't generate coaches and the players already on the teams and you don't have to do the allocation draft. Maybe something like that. maybe an option to skip coach hiring altogether. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm thinking of that right now. I don't know for certain that'll be it, but I'm leaning towards quality of life stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that'll just be something that we just do as I just keep refining the engine. Maybe the Tebow update will be kind of the last big update, big quote update, and everything else will just be incremental as I think of it. I mean, we could just do that too. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for today. Um, Hopefully, I find some cool stuff for tomorrow. Um, when we get through this season, I know for sure we'll get to look at like the Hall of Fame. I have the Hall of Fame done, but it doesn't do any good right now because we don't have anybody in it. Um, it's really raw, but it works now and it's kind of cool. So we'll maybe take a look at that next time when I get done this season. But anyway, that's it for right now. Now I'll stare awkwardly into the camera while I wait for the stream to catch up so it doesn't cut off abruptly. So pay no attention to the man sipping LaCroix.